Whoa, hello. That's okay. I guess that's how we're starting this. Hey, hi, how's it going? This is the old. I don't know why I fucking do this. This is the Old Republic. You know what this is. You can see. I don't know how you could possibly have gotten to this video if you can't see. So that's a mystery in and of itself. The Old Republic was one of the Twitch Prime, the expansion, which I very, very much want to play, was one of the Twitch Prime. I'm playing with my fidget cube. I apologize. It's one of the Twitch Prime rewards, Twitch Prime offerings. And I haven't played it, so I thought like maybe it would be fun to kind of do it. There's a variety of different characters, as we can clearly see. I don't know which one I want to play. Look, there's 8 different of these. And then if I wanted to go back, apparently I can't. Oh, factions. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking at the center of the screen. So there's a bunch of different ones. There's Smuggler, so you can play your very own Han Solo. Trooper, which are, you know, you got Jedi, 2 different kinds of Jedi, 4 different kinds of Jedi, pardon. And I think these all just really fit into like, like, do you want to be a tank? Do you want to be a DPS? That's kind of how I understand it. Because this is more of a, Nelson tried to play this game on more than one occasion. You might be familiar with the story. Yeah, it kind of, it didn't necessarily work out for him because he wasn't really all that into it. But we're gonna give it a try because I kind of want to. I hear that the stories are kind of cool, so I kind of want to get through some of them. On a free account, you get 2 characters per server, so we're gonna try out a couple of them. We're gonna try. Well, first of all, we're gonna try one of them. I feel like, I don't know which one is the good one, but maybe I think Sith Inquisitor is what I heard some good things about. So let's I'm gonna look for a tanky or healy variant, because maybe that's gonna do good things for me. The power of subterfuge and the dark side to tear their foes asunder. Deception assassins. Ooh, assassin, okay. From their foes, darkness assassins raise shadowy wards to defend themselves, drain their opponents. Okay, combat role. I really want one that's a tank. Can you just tell me like, tank? Let's see, letting them dominate their foes with unflinching savagery. Agile aggression is the Marauder's hallmark as they carve through opposition with unrivaled speed. The Marauder can also destroy targets slowly, prolonging their suffering with ruptured, burning wounds. That sounds horrifying. Juggernaut's tenacity is only matched by their unshakable attunement with the dark side of the Force, capable of tearing through enemies with single swipes of their lightsabers. They shatter and slam their prey across the fields of war. When the enemy attempts to flee, the Juggernauts can chase them down with terrifying speed. Embracing the dark side of the Force, Juggernauts rise near invincibility, Juggernauts rise to near invincibility to defend their allies. I'm practicing reading because I'm bad at it. So I heard that, so I think these are the subclasses. So normally you'd pick Sith Warrior and then you'd pick Juggernaut at some point, but I guess they were just like, you know, fuck that. Let's just get all that shit out of the way now. Let's see. I feel like Sith Juggernaut sounds like, you know, in Final Fantasy, which is my only real big MMO experience, I was a tank and a healer, and that was it. I could have done DPS if I wanted to, but obviously, you know, random pickup groups don't need a tank or a DPS. They need a tank or a healer. So I was like, I'm gonna go do that. So I'm like, I need a class with a big war axe, or I need to be a healer, and nothing in between. So let's pick Sith Juggernaut. That sounds cool. Juggernauts are the embodiment of brawn and fortitude of the Sith Empire. Rage Juggernauts are torrents of destruction on the battlefield, who wield their ferocity to obliterate all who stand against them. Vengeance Juggernauts tap into the dark side of the Force. Oh, so they're subclassing. Let's see. Vengeance Juggernauts tap into the dark side of the Force to impale their foes and shatter their resolve with menacing tenacity. Imbued with the dark Force energies, immortal Juggernauts tear through legions of foes with crushing blows that rend their opponents' defenses while bolstering their own. This sounds like a tank. Oh, this is what I wanted. Yeah, Juggernaut. I just need, you know, all this is cute. I just need I need this for everything. Dude, Sith Assassin? I've heard good things about the, oh, I think these are, the subclasses or whatever. So Darkness Assassin is a tank. Maybe you can like switch mid-roll or whatever. So if you're just like, you know, I don't really need to tank right now. I'm just gonna become a rage man. Bodyguard. So what was the? Yeah, this. I guess these are like similar to like WoW specs or whatever. Final Fantasy didn't really have that, so I'm not necessarily familiar. You know, I definitely appreciate, I feel like being able to play one character in every class is a quality of life thing that is undervalued. And I'm definitely feeling it now. I'm gonna play a Sith Juggernaut because that sounds fucking rad. So we're gonna go through the character creation here because, you know, I wanna give the long play experience. If you've never played this before, you know, this is your opportunity to kind of experience what it's like. Yeah, so this is a free-to-play game for the most part, but there's a variety of things available for purchase with the cartel market, or whatever your premium account is actually called. I think it's you have pay-to-win, progression. I think. I don't know, but I think that's the case. Inspire loyalty from nearby enemies. Dude, that sounds rad. I'm gonna be a Lady Zabrak. Do they have those? I feel like I want to make a redheaded human lady. I want to make a redheaded human lady. I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I'm sorry. This is my opportunity to, you know,
now
really
you'll see what a Sith is capable of.
Oh my God, is that Jennifer Hale? Yeah, I had the opportunity to, you know, do whatever I want, and I'm just like, you know, I kind of want to just make a redheaded human lady. I'm gonna make the same MMO character that I've always made, because why change, honestly? Let's see. Oh, let's do, I'm gonna make a ginger. I feel like I kind of want to swing to the dark side, though. Now you'll see what a Sith is capable of.
Time to rage.
Time to rage? That's your line, really? You thought that was cool? So we're just going through. I said that if the frame rate starts to dip, I'm gonna go ahead and blame the game. Because I set it to whatever the optimal NVIDIA Shadowplay settings were, and this is kind of where we're at now. So I think the scar is kind of throwing me off.
Republic to its knees.
I don't necessarily know if I want a scar, because I'm basic as.
What a Sith is capable of.
Dude, I don't care. Can you please not? I do want freckles if they're available, because again, basic as fuck. I recently watched a Unleash the Archers music. I'm not sure if these are supposed to be burns or like scars of some sort. I think that is supposed to be like a skin thing, right? I'm looking for freckles. I recently watched a video. Is this like her eyes are burned out a little bit? Where there's a lady with a hawk that kind of looked like that. I feel like that's
it will end badly.
You know, I don't think this is makeup. I think this is actual like skin related things. Although it changes her eyebrows. So I'm just gonna keep it at 1 because again, basic. I kind of want to do that though. That looks kind of cool. I'm kind of almost into like one of these. She looks. Oh, so here's the problem. Since it does change her eyebrows, she has like a really soft face. I would like on this one, which like maybe I would have been down for that one, except now she's got like a soft face, and then now it just looks like she's going to a Kiss concert. Is that stupid of me?
Looks like it's
all right, let's just
for a bloodbath.
lock it in. Yeah, you know, I feel like, you know, if you see this and you see the fact that I make like the same exact kind of character every time, then you're just like, Mike, why don't you live a little? What's your problem? In which case I would say, you know, I'm the one playing. I kind of want to see what... I'm kind of into that. Oh, I remember thinking that the hair in this game looked dopey.
Time to rage.
I'm looking for a cool-looking asymmetrical, short-ish hairstyle, hairdo. But I don't know. I don't want to go with like this because
will end badly.
I kind of want to try and show off her face tattoo if possible. I didn't pick it to not show it.
It will end badly.
What's the difference between these hairstyles?
Now you'll see what a Sith is capable of.
All right, we'll go with that. Sure. Surprisingly, she doesn't have like a big forehead though, which I find kind of fascinating. I want like gingery hair. I think this is supposed to be like gingery. It's like auburny. Do I know what colors are? All right, and then oh, let's see. We'll just, what was it at 4? Okay, we'll just leave it at that. Random. Let's get the random a few times. Nutch, Frida, Ranta, Licky, Arjok. That seems like a Klingon name. I hesitate to just use my normal everyday name. The random name should be able Yofia. How do you? I'm worried about, you know, I don't know if I clicked on a roleplay server, so this might be kind of important if I don't really know how to pronounce my Thiva. Bema. Yo-R. These are the kinds of name Luvi. Pearl. There you go. Sure, we'll go with that. Name unavailable. Okay, well. What should we do? Unicorn, rainbow, XX mermaid. Can I do that? Oh, dang, invalid characters. Oh, I bet it's the underscore. Got it. Solved. I'm good at naming things. Dun, 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 dun. This is banned. This video is flagged officially. Making content for Star Wars related to anything is annoying. Unless it's not flagged, in which case, good on you, the Old Republic crew. I'm getting some color discoloration because I looked at my phone for a second and now it looks like it's daylight outside, which scares me. The Sith Warrior. The Sith Empire tightens its grip on the galaxy. The Galactic Republic and its Jedi defenders lie weakened and vulnerable after the Empire's successful military campaign. With a fragile peace negotiated, the Empire sends all potential Sith to undergo cruel and deadly trials at its academy on the harsh planet of Korriban. Today, one of the Empire's most promising young warriors has been secretly summoned by an influential overseer to face the dark side trials much sooner than expected. Maybe I have played this actually. I feel like I have most certainly done this before. So we'll see how this goes for us. Oh man. That looks cool. You know, here's the thing. I'm really surprised that this isn't like a, unless maybe it's changed in more recent versions like iMovie. Is this like a default? Can you just Star Warsify your iMovie project? Look at these not Star Destroyers. These things look so not Star Destroyer-esque. It's great. I only spent 15 minutes on the character creator. That's good job, me. I'm getting better at this. Wow. Oh, am I in one of these? I feel like that's, how did it fit on that ship? It's gigantic. Why do you have front? Oh, I mean, I guess one's for like combat ships, one's for other ships. Like front hangar bays and then a bottom hangar bay. Maybe they're different ships. Oh, spacebar. I didn't get an opportunity to invert the controls or anything really. Your new graphic settings are available. Recalibrate your settings to optimal performance? No. No. Yeah, I think I have done this actually. Again, if it's jittery, I apologize.
Right. Good, good. There is
Oh, I need
much to do,
subtitles.
and every moment is critical.
Get out of my face. Ooh, okay, so we're gonna do like a true dark side run for this. You know, I was boring with the character, but why don't we live a little with the actual gameplay?
It is not worthy to join the Sith Order. The trials are a chance to weed out the weak. Those who face them either survive and become Sith, or die.
Ooh. Oh, you know, I should be level-headed about it, not like overconfident and I die instantly. I'm a survivor.
Good. I risked a lot to make this happen.
I think I hit 1 on accident. It's no big deal.
Yes, you are here and ahead of schedule because of me. I expect you.
Ahead of schedule.
You face your trials, you serve me, and I will make you the most powerful acolyte here.
Sounds like
I
a
like
plan.
that.
The trials themselves are difficult enough, but they are hardly the greatest threat you face. There's an acolyte here named Vemrin. He's your enemy, and he will try to kill you. We must prepare you.
Then he'll die.
Let him try. I'll destroy him.
With my guidance, someday you'll destroy all your enemies. That practice
You'll destroy
is
everything.
insufficient. The blade of lesser acolytes. You need a dominating weapon. In the tomb of a Junta Paul,
I'm into
is
that.
an old armory. A
Dominating.
strong Sith warblade awaits
Butt shots.
The tomb is thick with claw slugs. Deadly savage creatures. Be speedy but careful. They've been the end of many an acolyte.
Where's the tomb? I will be too. Oh, be speedy and careful? No.
Just tell me where to go.
Once you acquire the warblade, I suggest you spend some time in the tomb.
Hit the escape button
Then come
to
me in my
configure your
chambers
camera
in
settings.
the academy.
Yeah, so I think some of this has gone under the capitalization of my name is stupid. Okay, let's I need to do some settings. So real fast, editing, Michael, be sure to fix this. I couldn't really, I don't want to restart and like freak out some of the graphics stuff, so we're just not gonna worry about it for now. I apologize. I think one of these is like a all the time thing. For 60 minutes. Oh, there you go, yeah. Yeah, so you get different party buffs and stuff like that. You can use, so if you're in a party with a bunch of different characters, you can all use all your different abilities and then you'd be good. Hang on, let me check this. Okay. I'm not necessarily sure if a lot of my Twitch Prime stuff is only redeemable once ever, so I'm not gonna worry about it right now. I'm just gonna go for it. Let's attack this guy. Look at that shit. So I build up Fury. That's what this second bar is, by doing my regular attack, which is not an auto attack. And then I can spend it on a Fury spender move. Oh, I have a force charge now. Look at that. I played Momos before. Yeah, look at that. This is probably riveting stuff. Level 2, great. Oh God. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to rope Nelson into playing this for real, because he talks about wanting to like it. And we're both fans of like the Old Republic normally. So I really want him to at least give it the good old college try. Which, you know, he would probably know more about that than me, because he's the college graduate between the two of us. I think by the default, right click just kind of does my #1 attack. So there is that. Yeah, we'll go through this and we'll see how this goes. Ooh, combat proficiencies, huh? Do I need to commit to these once? Hang on, let's read. This is how you move. Fuck yeah, moving is great. This is where you get missions and quests or whatever. Talk to dudes. Combat. You deal damage as the health bar over the enemy head drains. When the health bar is empty, the enemy is defeated. Who would have thought? Loot. There's items on the ground for some reason. They drop all kinds of shit. Ooh, did I newly acquire things? Let's see. Your health and some of the core attributes have increased, making it easier to fight more powerful enemies. Oh, okay. Right click. Find the class trainer. Oh, okay. It's so WoW-like there are class trainers. I'm not necessarily sure that I like this model of things necessarily. Your Epic Saga continues. Oh yeah, this is what the Twitch Prime thing was, the expansion. And that's kind of what I was into. I don't know if I need to commit to these now. I'm just gonna hit commit to the tank one. Can I change? Abandon. Oh man, I have to commit. I'm committed to this. I'm a tank now. Well, I hope I learn how to tank. This is gonna be really interesting. Don't commit until level 10, because you can't.
Sergeant Corman, 5th Infantry Company, Korriban Regiment. Can I talk to you?
Yeah.
Speak freely, Sergeant.
I kind of want to be a good guy.
You're
Sorry.
the acolyte Overseer Tremmel had brought in special, right? Heading down in the tomb to show what you're made of.
Among other
Myself a
things.
Sith Warblade, apparently.
Well, here's your chance to not only show off for the Overseers, but start building ties to the Imperial military as well. I'm here commanding a hard target mission to exterminate claw slugs in this tomb. They're horrific things. Mouths bigger than your head.
Is that it? That thing behind you?
Good men fighting them. They come in packs. They'll swallow a man whole.
Oh, well, I have to get in there.
Talk me out of this. It won't work.
Understood. I was hoping you could assist my operation while you're in there. The damn claw slugs breed so fast there's no way.
Damn claw slugs.
So we started targeting their egg chambers. They went insane. We managed
Crazy.
to get explosives to all of the egg chambers, but the claw slugs were all over us before we could detonate them.
I'll finish the
Perhaps I
job.
could be of assistance.
Don't underestimate those claw slugs, sir. They're smarter than they look.
My butt won't underestimate them for sure. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. Warrior trainer. Hi.
Desire more power.
Retaliation. Against target, cannot parried. Retaliation can only be used after successfully defending against a. Okay.
Remember,
Well, that sounds like a thing that I want.
is a lie.
Let's attack that guy. Oh, it can only be used like once ever. It uses 2 fury. Okay, figuring it out, figuring it out. I wanna hit that guy. Get in range, damn it. I feel powerful. This is what true power feels like. Wait, there's still a red dot here. You see that? Get him. Wonder if my keyboard's loud. I never know. Yeah, so I'm not necessarily, one of the main things that Nelson was really not about was the traditional nature to the MMO style combat, which I didn't really have a problem with myself. I thought it was kind of, it felt familiar, you know? I'm more used to Final Fantasy. So the main thing that people dislike about Final Fantasy specifically over something like WoW is that the global cooldown's longer, and so it feels like a much slower game, which I was totally fine by. Since I didn't play a lot of WoW, I wasn't really used to that speed, and I tended to prefer the slower global cooldown speed, which we'll probably talk about. I will forget, and I will most likely talk about this at some point. So don't you worry about a thing. I think one of the things that I did pass up though is I should have like premium, whatever. I don't really know how to check. Let's see. To defeat more challenging enemies, oh, okay, group. Yeah, so this is just a system that Nelson's just entirely unfamiliar with, which, by the way, I'm still playing Final Fantasy. I'm mostly looking, I need to do some leveling because I kind of want to do a lot of the stuff on video on the, on my warrior, but the Brave Flock's long stop is hard if you're not geared, which I am not because I've spent most of my time doing the palace. So the next time you see that might just be for like dungeon runs, and I'll try to edit some of that shit together.
Outstanding, sir.
Dude, cool, thanks. I like a gear. Yeah, but I think, I'm not sure. I guess I shouldn't be really that offended by it, because it's not, so I guess the deceiving thing about this game is that it's not necessarily the most free-to-play game ever, because a lot of the content is gated behind one form or another of payment, right? So while you can play the game, I think it's in some ways it feels like it requires a subscription almost, which maybe it doesn't. Maybe I might be wrong about that. Who knows? I mean, people that have played the game probably know, right? Yeah, it is kind of a bummer. I'm like the other Final Fantasy thing that I'm used to is I'm used to just having the game minus the expansion or whatever, but you know, all the content is there. I don't have to worry about like buying experience or just like whatever else I might be missing. You know, I just go for it and that's it. I just have the game and we play. And that paradigm is not something I'm super into, to be honest. I wonder if there's video of me playing this game on the channel. Where are we going? Datapad. Oh shit, did I miss something? Hang on, let's go back, sorry. Oh, here you go. Accept. Oh, cool, okay. Defeat tomb looters. Ah, dang it. I've been killing them already. MMOs. So if there's one thing I do wish for though, I certainly kind of wish that this was more of a traditional RPG just because some of this feels like busy work. If I'm being quite honest. And you know, I feel like, you know, someone's just gonna be, well, that's MMOs, and I'm just like, well, you know, maybe MMOs need to change. And I say that mostly as a person that's just like, I really want, yo, riffraffs in this game? I mostly want Nelson to be able to enjoy a Star Wars game. Because if it's not like some Bejeweled or like some random Facebook game garbage, then, you know, I feel like he should be able to play it. There's nothing I mean, I guess there are mechanical things about this game that Nelson can't really get into, but, you know, he's like mildly into, you know, RPGs and stuff like that, so that aspect of it seems kind of annoying. I wonder if the arm yourself. Where am I gonna get these artifacts? This music is very dramatic. Turns out I didn't really have to fuck around to that other room. Ow. Let's just like, oh. Auto looting is a thing that I was also used to from Final Fantasy that is not here. It seems dangerous that these tomb looters are just like hanging out here. Why isn't, oh, I mean, I guess they're further in than the whatever. The Rakaghoul is what I almost said. Oh God. If anything, this is making me really want to play the Old Republic again. I think I have KOTOR 2 on Steam, and I haven't played the Steam version yet. And I hear really good things about the Steam version. Or like the update. Your groupmates can help if they are not a Sith Warrior, or if they select allow access to same class story areas. In the preference window. Okay. XX Mermaid. I might. Okay, so we're gonna have to. I'm gonna have to feel this this series out, because if this entire video gets claimed, or so here's the thing: if it gets claimed, you know, I'll deal with it, I guess. But if it gets blocked, then that's a different story, and we'll have to reconsider playing this game in video form. Cool. I got a sword. Okay, great. Oh wait, is that supply cache openable? Oh, it has no use. I'm glad these droids are all equipped with a... Currently equipped, apprentice practice blade. Wait, I'm so confused which one I have equipped. Oh, okay, I have the right one. Dang it. Huh. I'm surprised that this is how this works. Oh, if I can toggle off dark side corruption, then we doing that. Oh, I bet it's all these other things have droids. Bonus! Oh, sorry, I like line of sighted him or something. Huh. Sorry, I'm testing out some of the... I wasn't really sure if a lot of the key commands, key combinations that I was used to in Final Fantasy were standard. So I'm trying some of them, and it turns out some of them are. Like if you hold left and right click together, that walks you forward. I don't really understand that as a common thing. Well, I guess I don't really have a lot of MMO experience, do I? Or beyond Final Fantasy. Yeah, so the reason I want to play through this stuff though is because I hear that, you know, up to the previous expansion, not the whatever one the latest Emperor of the Frozen Throne, that's what it is, right? Before that one, like this game kind of resembled like a more traditional Knights of the Old Republic game if you just played it as like from the story. And so that's the kind of the part that I'm just like, huh, I'm kind of into that. I like that idea. That sounds cool. Because we're not getting another KOTOR anytime soon, all right? I've come to terms with that. Maybe Nelson hasn't, but I have. So, you know, I kind of just have to enjoy what I can get, which is this. Which isn't to say immediately that this is like a terrible game, and I think it's gonna be complete dog shit, but you know, it's not KOTOR. I think, you know, we can all agree on that. It's not normal KOTOR. Spamming. I'm surprised that this doesn't have a console version, to be honest. It'd probably be not good, but you know, DC Universe Online has one, and that's gonna go ahead and go on a limb and say that's not great. I haven't played it recently though, so maybe let's give them the benefit of the doubt, all right? That was rude of me. Yeah, but so there's MMO things here where I'm just like, God, it's kind of dopey sometimes, you know, like you need to collect 3 artifacts, but then there's like 14 different artifact crates because they need to expect, especially since this is the starting area, that like a shit ton of people are gonna be, you know, on this shit. Yeah, those are the kinds of things where I'm just like, yeah, if this was like a regular standalone single player RPG, that stuff would probably not be a thing. I need to go to the Tomb of Ajuntapal, right? My man, Ajuntapal. Yeah, and I think if there's anything that The Witcher has really shown us, it's that, oh, I'm sorry, did I go the wrong way? Did I just rezone? Shit, that's fine. Yeah, I think that, you know, a relatively closed off standard RPG wouldn't be that bad, right? Because The Witcher is like fucking rad. I think they do a good job of building out The Witcher in terms of content and, you know, I think it's more, especially since it's a dedicated single player RPG, it's, has a little bit more polish and feels a lot smoother to play. Which is, to me, you know, that's kind of like the promise of a an Old Republic game, as a smoother experience. Let's get him. I'm gonna wreck it. I wonder how long in advance I can queue some of these buttons. Why are there so many loot brutes? Oh, hang on. I got a piece of equipment. Oh, okay, no, I don't want to use that, sorry. This area kind of reminds me of Destiny, actually. Kind of interesting. Star Wars, confirmed Destiny. Confirmed Destiny ripoff. What up, buddy? What are these for? Managing your inventory, huh? Chatting with other players. Did I see another player? Outfit designer. Oh, I clicked on that. That's my bad. Yeah, you know, I'm not gonna say that this is just, you know, it's just busy work and not worth doing at all. Wow, this is really hidden. I almost missed that. Tomb Raiders. Committing to a character that isn't gonna be the character that I play with Nelson is gonna frustrate me on some level, but I'll get over it. I need to figure out where Nelson, what server Nelson's on, so I can make a character there. Then we can start the process. I think I will make another tank there. I think, you know, just in general, in terms of things I want to play in an MMO, tank rank's pretty high. I don't really think I'd really like tanking in WoW, because WoW just goes so fast that it'd be really annoying, but I don't like healing in that either for the same exact reason. Although maybe I should get a little bit more experience before I say something like that. You know, why do I fuck around with all these other random MMOs when I could just be playing, you know, the real? I could be playing WoW. Oh, I can do it, you know, maybe. I'm gonna look into that mail thing, not now,
taken
so.
care of your problem with the looters in the tomb.
Ah, then I'll assume my men are dead. Even so, you have done us a great service. Their loss is your gain, I suppose.
I appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
I imagine like a compassionate Sith person. You know, I feel like that'd be really weird to experience on their end. I would keep the academy trousers, but I think they look stupid. Texas. Okay. Your saga begins. Companions will soon begin joining you on their journeys, fighting at your side, as well as providing friendship and, in some cases, romance. Hey, crazy. You'll learn more advanced combat styles. Choose your discipline and begin honing your skills. You'll also be able to battle other players in war zones, a series of fiercely competitive scenarios where your team fights for glory. Outfit designer. To access the outfit designer, select your character from their menu or press C. The window opens your currently equipped gear. Click any number of multiple. Okay. Let's see. Once you're satisfied with your new look, choose to commit. Okay, whatever. Whoa. Commit changes. Outfit build cost. Whoa. Yeah, you know, I think if this was I'm not necessarily sure that I'm really into the idea of committing to a subscription-based MMO that isn't Final Fantasy. And even Final Fantasy, I'm just like, I don't know.
Anytime.
I think I'll play it like really seriously for like a month into the expansion, try to get the story shit out of it, and then I'll try to move on relatively quickly because I don't necessarily know that I want to be committing to a monthly fee on that game because I'm like, whatever. Yeah, he's got a homie. I have an astromech droid. What am I doing? That was one of the Twitch Prime things.
Overseer Tremmel can teach you the ways of the Sith, but not all of the skills. For that, there are specialists in the Academy. Overseer Tremmel wishes you to meet them and learn what you can.
Beautiful skin you have. Makes sense to me.
That seems like a wise idea.
An acolyte who thinks good.
Who thinks good is how I read that.
And pleasure awaiting your instructors. You will find the best trainers in the Academy's archive. You are expected there shortly.
Okay. Your skin looks beautiful. So I think there's a dude upstairs, and that's my class trainer. Which again, you know, regular old MMO shit. I've definitely done this before. So, you know, it's a big whoopsie on my part. No big deal. I don't really know how much of like the walking I want to cut out of this though. You know, I think the walking is a critical component to understanding how potentially long and boring this game is. All of this is free, and so I'm assuming it's just built up from an old system. Have their armor reduced, huh? Retaliation occurs. Oh, no, I had that before. I don't even know what I just did. Sith Warrior. Utilize a balance slice, increasing all damage dealt and reducing damage received. I think like I want that. Smash. Smashes up to 8 enemies. I feel like I want that. Slashes up to 8. I feel like it's a cone. Seems good. Force Scream. Where's that like Shu Cho form or whatever? K for skills. I feel like I want to enable Outfit 1. What is up with this music? Is this music gonna get me banned? Let's see. I need my abilities. P. Light armor proficiency. Oh. Maybe that's not good. I guess it doesn't really matter. Rallies nearby allies. That seems fun. Yeah! Armor proficiency heavy. Ah, okay. Everybody just has light armor proficiency, I guess. Focus, shield, endless rage. Generate 1 rage when attacked. Oh, cool. This cannot occur more than once every 6 seconds. Fascinating. Oh, passive. Oh, okay. I just have it on all the time. Fantastic. Great. Okay, well, that was a very fruitful engagement. Slashes up to 8 enemies within 5 meters in front of you. Do I get to dual wield? That sounds rad. I need to sneeze. Oh god. Smashes enemies, stuns, weaken standard enemies for 2 seconds. Blast a target with a force enhanced scream, dealing. Oh god, I'm so sorry. Don't worry, the compressor will handle it.
Hey there, Acolyte. Hold on a moment. Let me get a look at you. So you're Overseer Tremmel's secret weapon. Impressive, to be sure. Afraid the old man waited too long to make his move, though. I'm Vemrin, and unlike you, I've fought and bled for everything I have. I demand respect.
What are you implying?
Are you saying I haven't earned my way?
Please, everyone knows what Tremmel is doing. If Overseer Tremmel had made his move a year ago when I first arrived, you might have had a chance. But now, too little, too late.
This is ridiculous, Vemrin. Let's just kill her and hide the body.
We're not on Balmorra anymore, Tulgus. There are rules, traditions. We'll leave the shortcuts to Overseer Tremmel and his last pathetic hope here.
Ooh, prepare to be crushed. I turned on the telltale. Wow, you're
Not very
unfriendly.
good with people, are you?
You're not funny, just pathetic. And you've been
Dang, he said I'm not funny. That hurts.
There, Vemrin. Listen to me, you useless priss. Acolytes aren't
Whoa,
allowed to
useless
murder each other.
priss.
But accidents happen. It isn't murder without witnesses. No more warnings. Vemrin's the alpha monster here. You go after
The alpha monster.
die.
They seem friendly. Yo, what up, Escala? This is a human
I think
player.
you want to speak with your overseer, youngster.
You're cool too.
Returned. You
Oh.
seem to be in one piece. Tell me, how do you like your new blade?
It killed the
Take a look.
chlortho.
I've already blooded it. What are you doing, Father?
It looks rusty.
I only just got my warblade and I've been here 6 months.
I have my reasons, Escala. And you will not breathe a word of this to anyone. Do you hear?
Yes. Yes, Father.
Acolyte,
Dang.
this is Escala, my daughter. She's one of the advanced...
What up, Escala?
On her way to becoming Sith. If she minds herself.
I'll keep quiet.
Would you
about
like to
your
join
new
a
charge,
good
Father.
guild?
I
I'm
won't
good,
be there
thanks.
if whatever you're planning blows up in your face.
Don't mind her, she's just sore that I'm keeping secrets. She growls, but she's loyal. Now, I thought I heard Vemrin's voice in the adjacent chamber before you arrived. Did he make his move so soon?
It was
He
nothing.
just introduced himself to me.
If he didn't attack, he must not fully comprehend the threat you represent. Good, good.
God.
I'd hoped we'd have more time. Vemrin's not the type to sniff around for too long before trying to take a bite. In a drive for sheer numbers,
Dogs.
the criteria for Academy admittance has been relaxed. Now anyone with force sensitivity is allowed entrance. Vemrin
How many people
is
is that?
mixed blood, the invisible rock.
Dang.
eating at the
He's a
foundation of the
mudblood?
empire. He must not be allowed to advance.
I'm ready now.
So
Fuck that guy.
please, just let me stop him.
Unfortunately, Vemrin's caught the eye of Darth Barris, one of the most influential Sith Lords. He's being groomed to be Barris's new apprentice. As Darth Barris's apprentice...
Oh, I'm sorry. I think that's gonna come over really loud. I'm clicking my fidget
He
cube.
could change the Sith.
I don't want to fuck the
Worse.
compressor up, so
You
I'll
must
just put it down.
proceed to your next trial immediately. I want you to interrogate 3 prisoners in the Academy jails and decide their fates. Consider each criminal's story carefully. The decisions you make will be scrutinized, so let your passions guide your judgments.
Of course.
I will handle it.
Go to the Academy prison, speak to head jailer Nash, and return to me after you've passed judgment on the prisoners.
Head jailer K Nash. Yo, cool. Got some new tops. Dude, look, I'm all red now. I turned out the zoom distance. It felt more comfortable. It felt too close before. So I just zoomed it in slightly. I wonder if I do get those Twitch Prime things on a per character basis. That'd be kind of cool, right? I mean, yeah. So I mean, overall, I'm kind of upset how much this resembles WoW. Mostly because I want a character that can just have everything. I'm very... Final Fantasy has spoiled me, to say the least. I kind of want to play Final Fantasy right now. I could be like leveling up some Final Fantasy shit, dude. What am I doing? Oh, man. What game was it where if you click on a quest objective, it just auto walks you there? I think there's a lot of games that do that, right?
One more chirp from you, little bird, and you'll regret it.
Chirp, chirp, chirp.
Oh no, animation.
Jerk. If you don't like that, just say so. I can do other animals too. Dire cat, frog dog, quaking monkey lizard, you name it.
You, I'm Jailer Nash. I run these cells and slave pits. You're the acolyte Tremmel sent for the test, right? He thinks highly of you.
I'm pleased. Skip the
Let's
pleasantries.
cut to the chase.
No skin off my rump. Now,
Your rump.
these 3 prisoners have been transferred here for your inspection. You gotta interrogate them as needed, and then decide their fate. The convicted are usually executed, or given a trial by combat to see if they're worthy. Whatever you decide, you will be the one to carry out the sentence.
Of course.
Fine. Let's get started. This one on the left.
You freaks aren't
Let's be
getting anything
fair.
new out of me. Just do whatever you're gonna do.
I can be reasonable.
You can either talk to me or to the Inquisitors, and I promise I have a much sunnier disposition.
Get lost. I've been through this routine. I already know all your Inquisitors by name.
Impudent to the last. As I was saying, she was sent to kill an Imperial spy in the Yavin system. Throughout her torture, she maintained that she was hired anonymously.
Get it through your damn head. I had no idea he was Imperial, and I don't know who hired me.
Tell me about the
Down
killing.
to the details of your operation. What was your chosen form of murder?
I didn't kill him. I was caught before I could pull it off.
The point is, she doesn't deny the charge. So now you must decide. Execution or trial by combat. Which do you choose?
The Empire needs more assassins.
Neither, actually. She could prove useful. Send her to Imperial intelligence.
I won't work for free.
You spared her. Interesting.
You're a light side
I
Jedi.
am a fellow Sith. Judge me with an open mind and grant me trial by combat, I beg you.
Who are you?
Your name, now.
This part of West
Now.
is Davotech, once a valued Sith champion, until he botched an important mission and caused 1,000 Imperial deaths. Now look at him.
I served faithfully for 24 years. Then one mistake. and they
That cost the lives of thousands.
Now,
I mean, throwing them away seems like a weird punishment. They should have just killed him on the spot,
Let me
right?
feel the weight of a weapon once more.
Continue to rot.
Not worth the effort. Live on in shame.
Then I am misery. Languishing here is worse than death.
And I thought his disgrace had already hit rock bottom.
Disgrace knows no bounds.
There are always new depths to discover. I bet he can sink even lower.
Well, this last prisoner's a bit of a puzzle.
Ugh.
He's called Breg, and he's a jittery little wretch, suspected of supplying forged documents to Republic agents. Strangely
Forged
enough, he
documents,
maintained
huh?
his innocence, despite being severely tortured.
He's got a butt for a back of the head. That's because innocent I am. Believe me, you gotta. I had nothing to do with forging no papers. Set up I was set up. That seems
Go
unlikely.
to all the trouble of setting you up.
No idea. Oh. Did some time I did in a Republic jail for forgery, so I was a perfect candidate to implicate in this. But straight, I've been since getting out, I swear.
He's never wavered from that line, and the evidence is circumstantial. I suppose it's actually possible he didn't do it. So, what do you decide?
Set him
I think in
free.
this case we should release him. Let him go.
Did I just hear you say what I heard you say? There's some justice in this world, thanks to you?
Freedom, huh? That's a new one. Well, that's sad. You're an interesting one, kid. I can see why people are keeping tabs on you. Head back to Overseer Tremmel.
'Cause I'm so
See what
pretty.
you think of your choices.
Cool. Great. Yeah, see, this is the kind of stuff that I really want out of a Old Republic game. That we might never get. Let's see. Let's see. Hover your cursor over the entrance barrier to bring up a tooltip with details of what it's reserved for. Wow, I'm so sorry, Jesus. You can allow group members of your class into your story area by selecting. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what Nelson wants to play so we can most certainly play separate things. I think that's the main thing that I'm just like, yeah, we should kind of get that out of the way, right? Oops, sorry.
Is this everything?
Everything Lord Renning was able to obtain, yes.
Then run back to your master in the beast pens before I cut you in half.
Whoa!
Sorry to make you wait, Acolyte. These interruptions are incredibly annoying. On to the business at hand, your test in the jails. First, the assassin, Solentz. She attempted to kill an Imperial spy, but was unaware of her client's affiliation. You assigned her to Imperial intelligence. I commend you, that was excellent thinking. Never waste a potential resource.
No kidding.
Of course. The answer was obvious.
Obvious to you, but not to many who have come before you. Now, the failed warrior, Devotek, he begged you to let him die fighting. You left him languishing in his cell. Why?
He could bounce
I thought
back.
Maybe time will reawaken the lion inside him.
It should have been obvious to you that his fire cannot be rekindled. Devotek was an utter waste of space. Once something is no longer useful, it should be eradicated. Remember that.
Just smash cut to whatever, like an hour later I kill him.
Letting him go was highly questionable. Explain yourself.
Other options were
Keeping or
pointless.
Killing him would be meaningless. Nothing would be gained by either.
Innocent or not, he leaves here with first-hand knowledge of our facilities and procedures. It's potentially compromising to have him floating about the galaxy. You must always be thinking and considering every angle.
Every angle.
Aside from a strong and skilled sword arm. That will be what impresses Darth Barris the most. You're beginning to understand what it means to be Sith, but you're far from being able to impress Darth Barris.
I'm up to it.
Overseer. I promise.
If you don't, you're doomed. Remember.
You're doomed.
Because I forced
You're doomed.
the Academy ahead of schedule.
You're doomed, buddy.
Darth Barris will be predisposed to judging you severely. And by severely, I mean fatally. Now.
And by fatally, I mean squad.
Every moment that passes, we risk discovery before we're ready. In the caverns of Mark Aragnos is the beast he left to guard his legacy. Go there, sit among the flames, and wait for the beast to come for you.
It will be a simple task.
I break beasts' necks in my sleep.
Don't be rash. Defeating this creature will take your best effort. Return to the Valley of the Dark Lords and find the tomb of Mark Aragnos. I'll see you when the beast is slain. Good luck.
And I'll know because of the Force. What is this? Okay. Binds on pickup. Wait, that's just like an item I'm gonna get? Used to increase all experience gained for 3 hours. God, what the fuck? What is this? Focus. Where's that at? Oh, this thing. Okay, cool. Okay, well, let's see how this video did. Because if it gets blocked forever and whatever, then you know it was fun playing the first hour of Star Wars with the internet. But if not, then we're gonna do some more of this. So stay tuned.